Here I am at one of the main banking districts in Moscow. So there's a number of them. There's a number of banking districts. What this video is about, it's about helping businesses that are trying to make sure that they stay free from, let's say, some of the more governmental bullshit that you're seeing now. So as many of you would know, I own multiple stores in Sydney, Australia, sold them, moved my life overseas, and I've managed to build a system where I can exist in multiple systems. It's not easy to do, moving your life across to, let's say, a system like Russia, maybe even China, and then trying to also do some form of business in the West can have its trials and tribulations, and that's just the truth of it. That's just the way it is. But what I am going to tell you is how to kind of make sure you have enough systems that will always back you up, plus also benefit from different markets, because we often think that the Western market is one of the best markets. And look, in my experience, it is a very, very good market. They are developed markets, we know this. But there's a lot of red tape when it comes to Western markets. There's a lot of red tape, there's a lot of to's and fro's, and one of the biggest problems with the Western markets, especially let's say Australia, or let's say some of the European ones, taxation. Taxation is extremely high. So you need to be clever when it comes to your taxation, how you structure your taxes, where you hold your money, what your domiciles are. Now look, this is not going to be a tax episode, but this is going to be an episode on making sure you have multiple banking systems, you're existing across multiple banking systems. So let's say if you're going on holidays, right? And let's say one of the best places, if you're going to go anywhere on holidays, is why don't you go to Dubai first and look at the steps of setting up a bank. It's actually quite easy. It's very, very easy, and you can get yourself set up relatively quick, right? That's going to be one of your first steps, because Dubai, for many people, it's almost like a middle bridge between some of the countries, right? Now, the next step, so you got your banking set up in Dubai. Some of the systems that work for the West, for example, Wise and whatnot, they don't work in Dubai, so you're going to have to set up a digital bank. The problem is, with their digital banks, they charge you monthly fees, and unless you're actually putting money into these digital banks, it's kind of not worth it. So you're going to need to work out what you want to do with those digital banks. But if you go there, you can set up a proper bank account, get yourself registered, and then you can kind of do what you need to do. Now, when it comes to Russia, the main point of this video, the banking system here is excellent. It's safe, it's effective, and you know what? Because of the way the Russian system is set up, you have so many choices for banks, really, really, really good banks, and it's very easy to deal with. Their applications, as far as how you enter, how you retrieve your money, is, I'd probably say some of the, probably the best in the world. Like, I have banks that we have in Australia that we've dealt with in the past, and really clunky system, lots of questions, you can barely withdraw your own money, too much red tape, too much bullshit for your own money. You're not doing anything illegal, but you still feel like you are, because that's how they make you feel, right? So, to anyone watching this, if you're serious about your business, and let's say you have a digital business, one of the best investments you can do is diversify your banking. Have spots where you can always fall back into, because let's say if you want to grow, and let's say, for example, you want to speak about something online, or you want to express your feelings about a certain topic, right? And you don't really want to have your business, your finances, your entire world, all your eggs in one basket. Because I've had that happen to me in the past. It's not a good feeling, because you still feel like you don't own your own business. You still feel like you don't own what you have. You still have to be so still cautious and so limiting into the way you express yourself, and that's not why we do business, guys. Anyone that's starting a business, most of the time you want freedom, and this allows you to have freedom. So guys, look into it. There's a number of banks that you can approach. Some of the better banks that I would say doing banking with, T-Bank in Russia, incredible. Sberbank, probably the biggest. Then you got some of the other ones like Bank Avantgarde and so on and so forth. If you're interested in some banking, some advice, maybe on some of the tips to get you out of the country that you're currently in with your business, move to another country, comment down below. I'll send you a whole PDF that we've set up. It's got a questionnaire. It will help you set it yourself up and show you how ready you are to actually make a move. If you guys enjoyed this quick video while I'm out and about, leave a comment, leave a like, and let me know if you need some help with your banking.